So now that it's all said and done for the most part, as far as the disses, even though Kendrick hasn't released for 2 days, and he didn't release for 17 days after the first Drake diss, and he had like fucking 18 disses up his pocket, he's probably cooking up another five. We're going to just pretend that it's all said and done. I want to talk just a little bit, not necessarily about the disses, but the fan discourse around the disses. And just one main thing that I discovered in this whole ordeal. Ask yourself a question. Fuck this beef. Before this beef, whose music did you like more? Drake or Kendrick? I'm sure you like both because they are some of the biggest rappers. They are two of the biggest rappers, and really, when we look at the game, it's really just them two, like at the pinnacle for real. You could throw Cole in there. You could throw Travis in there. You could throw Nicki in there, but really, it's them two. Whose music did you like more? If you got to pause and think about that, just pause, then unpause. You ready? That's who you think won the beef. That's it. That's it. Whoever you answered, after all of this shit is said and done, that's who you think won the beef. And I'm going to break that down just a little bit. Now, before I get to the breakdown, I just want to say a few things. There are people who are Drake stans, and there are people who are Kendrick stans. There are people who are heavily biased on either end. There are some people who look at the Drake, we planted all this shit and it was a master plan. They look at that as some corny shit, even if it's true, even though it is true. I mean, the pictures were, I have another video, the pictures were in the background of the girl that they were alleging was the daughter. Some people think the Drake's master plan was fucking phenomenal. You have some people who think Meet the Grams was utter trash. You have some people who think that it was brilliant. You have some people who think that Family Matters was dog shit music, just bullshit, bubblegum, whatever you want to call it. There are some people who think that it was absolutely the best diss, the most fire shit out of this whole thing. And I seen somebody today say that was actually the worst out of everything Drake did. So everybody has all these extreme opinions. You'll see a lot of extreme opinions. If you look at how crazy the fans are, you've even seen in London that they spray painted one of the OVO stores with "You Not Like Us." So I just want to say the stan bases, not the fan bases, the stan bases are very ridiculous when it comes to this beef. I mean, who the stans are because every Drake diss that's dropped, they didn't give none of the Drake disses props. They didn't think none of it was good. They would say that it was okay. And anytime Kendrick spoke, they would say it's over. Same thing with vice versa. If you were one of the people who was like, oh, it's over, before Kendrick even responded, you were a stan. You're a stan. So with that being said, when it comes to the extreme people, we don't even have to factor in everything I'm about to say for them because it was predetermined for them before the beef who the winner was. It was predetermined. Now I'm going to tell you who the real winner of this beef is. The fans. That's just what it is. And I'm going to tell you why. And this goes with, and this is the reason that I mentioned at the top, whose music do you like more? We love disses. I found out that we all don't love bars. You would like to think that we like bars. Niggas don't really like bars. That's it. This is like a Ricky Lake TMZ ass beef, if we gonna be honest. It was about who could dig up the best dirt at a certain point, who could say the most scathing shit about the dirt that they, dug up or fabricated or whatever. But at the end of the day, this is music. We do not fuck with these guys strictly because they are the most lyrical rappers. Yes, they are lyrical rappers. Yes, we say, oh, these guys could eat up anybody and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, they both have bodies of work that a lot of people fuck with. Drake sales be through the roof. Kendrick sells very well himself. And that's what it is. People really enjoy their music. Now, I want you to understand one thing very quickly. Both of them do not make the same music. They don't make music that is even in the same fucking realm. Yeah, both of them can put some shit on radio, but when it comes to their flows, when it comes to their producers as far as their beats, when it comes to even the decision to harmonize and sing, the delivery, just everything about them, they are damn near polar opposites. Meet the Grams is not a record Drake would make at all. In Family Matters, those beats are not, none of those beats are beats that Kendrick would pick, and those are not something he would rap on at all. That's just not what it is. So with that being said, the beats, first off, if we start at the beats cater to the artist style and they sound like stuff that they already rapped on their albums and things like that. It fits their style, which also fits your taste. It fits your taste because if you like this artist, they are picking beats that are congruent with the music you already like from them. So that's one thing. So the beats are just going to be good for you. The second thing is when you actually look at what they did to the beats, it wasn't just, we going to rap against each other and I'm going to just get on and I'm going to rap with a stale voice and I'm going to try and bar you to death and, put it. No, 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 no. Niggas were artistic with what they were doing. When you look at that first Kendrick diss, on Euphoria, he starts with an interlude type beat. It's real peaceful. You don't know where it's going. But then he gets on another beat, and guess what he does? He switches his voice like 8 times and shit like that. If you think of a record like King's Dead or something like that, you're getting a little bit of that, except a little bit more, like a little bit of control Kendrick. Like you're getting different types of Kendrick over this aggressive beat. And then when you look at something like Meet the Grams, like you see the tone that he's rapping in, you see the flow that he has, like it's like he's being real sincere. And it's almost like he's kind of hurt for the people he's talking to some degree. It's stylistically from Kendrick, you absolutely see a lot. When you look at that first Drake diss, I'm not gonna lie, he's not doing anything immaculate. He's doing his basic 1-2. Even the beat is a basic 1-2. But for me, what got me to listen to it was, I'm not gonna even lie to you, the leak that happened for it, that's the one I listened to more, because even though the beat is more simple and there's less going on, I like that one more because of how it hit. And the thing about Drake is he's not trying to overstuff syllables into a bar or anything like that. The way he flows and the things that he says are just catchy on there. So when I listened to that first diss, which was Drop and Give Me 50, he's even got a hook on it. Like, it's sticky. So it stuck to me. And, I'll just be walking around and saying, shout out to the Hooper who be busting out the gritty. It's some jiggy shit, low key. But he's still getting his point across. When you look at the other Drake diss, Tailor Made, he has a really silky flow that he kind of developed. I don't know who he got that flow from, but it's a really silky flow. And it was entertaining. It was entertaining. And I'll be honest, I haven't heard a West Coast Dr. Dre style beat with anybody new in a long time, as far as like a newer rapper or like an established, a currently relevant rapper. I haven't heard that in a long time. And then when we get to Drake's last dish, it's 3 joints in there. It's 3 joints. The first, We ain't gonna get into all of it, but the last one be on repeat for me. So with that being said, being that it caters to the music that you like, let's pretend, and we're gonna pretend because I'm sure most of you aren't, but let's pretend that you are an unbiased person and you like both of them. You're absolutely, there's no fucking way, even if you are unbiased, that you prefer both of their music equally the same. And you like hip hop and you listen to current music. You're gonna like one of them more. And if you like one of them more, you're going to listen to the records that they put out more because the records that they put out are actually fucking music. It's not like just they got some like Pusha T shit. As far as Son of Adidon, that's a diss. He rapped on somebody else's beat. It's not even an original beat. He wasn't trying to slide. It's nothing. It's if you look at every single fucking diss from this Kendrick and Drake shit, every single one from both sides has replay value. Adidon has no replay value. You'll never play that in the car. You won't put that on a playlist and just have it running. It just doesn't have replay value. And Push makes good music, so I'm not trying to shit on him like that. It's just the diss. He understood the assignment and he came to do a diss. And I'll be honest. I just got to be honest. Even though like this beef is great and all that, like none of the disses were as potent as that. Because, and I'll tell you why. Because at this point, we kind of had an idea of what to expect. And guess what? Kendrick and Drake prepared us in their early disses about what to expect. They did. So with that being said, in my mind, when I look at all the people I know, and I know a lot of people, and I look at who's posting what, and I look at who's going with what narrative, and I look at who's overlooking one side and who's overlooking the other side. When the people are not stans, if I know this motherfucker really loves Drake music, but he's not biased to where he's like, oh, because he's pretty much siding with Drake to an extent. And that doesn't make him a Drake stan. You know what a Drake stan is. And I'm not even gonna lie, like when it comes to Drake, as far as like the people who are on the Kendrick side, some of them are not even Kendrick stans. Some of them are just Drake haters because older people love to hate Drake. But you get the point of that. Based on your taste, that is going to determine who you think won. Now, as far as me, I will be honest, I like Drake's music more than I like Kendrick's music. I am not a biased individual. I have thought personally that it was tied all the way up until Meet the Grams and Family Matters. I think those two, the build up to those two records, I could not put one over the other personally. Because again, they are so polarizing. One is like, okay, this is some jiggy shit, but he really saying some shit. The other one is, this is real heartfelt, and he really saying some shit. They don't even match up. They don't even match up. So I thought at that point, that was the pinnacle of the beef. When Kendrick dropped the dance record, You Ain't Like Us, that didn't move me. That's just me personally. You got to understand, especially if you were somebody on the West Coast, people outside of the West Coast don't listen to that music. As far as those types of beats, it's a DJ Mustard beat. You got to understand that. And it just didn't hit. It just didn't hit for me. Now, it hit for a lot of other people, even around the area that I'm at, but it just didn't hit for me because I understood the motive. He was trying to make some jiggy shit because Drake got that whole shit that's going to go in the club too. So he had to combat Drake in the club arena. That was the purpose of that record. So you got Day Free on the first part of the Drake record, and then you got A minor on the fucking second part or on the Kendrick record. So that's what you got there. I thought it was a good move, but it didn't do anything to like give Kendrick an edge after that. When it came to Drake's last diss, he exposed his whole scheme and stuff like that. I felt like that gave extra points, so I felt like Drake won. Now that's all from a tactical standpoint, is as far as all of this. That's where I think Drake won. The fans, they don't fuck with it. They don't fuck with. They think it's lame shit. Da 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 da. Whatever, you know. And I just be honest. Like let's just be honest, because like most people are biased. If you thought Kendrick won before that, you don't think that Drake just did anything. Because let's be honest, we got to be honest. That Drake diss, that last Drake diss was not over the top. It wasn't super crazy. It was cool. It was cool. The thing that I look at about that Drake record versus the Kendrick record is that Drake record introduced new narratives and new angles. As far as like the, oh, you got molested and stuff like that. And you could, yeah, people have their think pieces about that part and stuff like that. But it also was him exposing that he baited him with the information. So it wasn't Twitter speculation or anything like that. It was him saying like, bro, we got you. So with that, that's a new angle. It's not him just getting on saying the same shit that he already said and all that. So with that being said, that's my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out.